We're here for the SDX DNA of a play, and we're going to start this off with Brandon Aiyuk. Let's jump back to Week 9 against the Cardinals. It's 3rd and 11. 49ers are down 3 scores. They want to punch it in. They have to punch it in right here. What did you see out of Brandon Aiyuk on this route?
Yeah, starting off down in the red zone here, Keena, you see the Niners start out with 3 receivers to the left side here. You got, Jimmy G working out of the gun to set it up. And then we're going to watch Aiyuk come across in motion here to the other side and set up. And that'll give Jimmy G the opportunity to see kind of what the coverage is. So we'll start it off here. You'll see Jimmy G's looking back, see what the coverage is. You see the man coverage come over. Aiyuk sets up. And right here, you see, gives a little nod outside. Just a little nod, a little something here, so he can open that lane back up to come back inside. And the other thing here, look at the pass protection here. I mean, that's a pocket, right? Yeah. I could work in this pocket. Maybe not now, but like years ago, I could work out of that pocket. And so you watch Jimmy G have some time. Aiyuk works all the way across the back of the end zone, making the nice catch in the back of the end zone. So from the end zone copy here, you see again Aiyuk setting up, and right here out of the frame now, look at the pocket again for Jimmy, because what you want for the quarterback is to have these kind of sight lines, right? So he can throw, he can look where he can place the football. Nice job by the offensive line there to get us open. I'll get all my lines off there, Keena. And then you see Jimmy look to his right and then come back, finding Aiyuk in the back of the end zone. Nicely done.
Let's talk about a defensive guy, a guy that was the Defensive Rookie of the Year a couple years back, and he looks like he's coming back to form. I'm talking about Nick Bosa. What did you see out of him in Week 13 against Seattle?
Yeah, Nick Bosa is so skilled at rushing the passer, and you'll see him working at the top of the screen there. Nice when you can rush with just 4 in here and you don't have to bring a blitz, right? And so Nick coming off the ball, getting pressure right away on the offensive tackle. Right there, he's engaged. I mean, almost from the beginning of this play, Keena, he's got the leverage there. And what makes this happen now for Russell now is looking for ways to escape, right? He wants to try and get out of there when he feels and senses some pressure like this. And so you continue on now. Nick has the angle. He's got the pressure, gets the ball out. You never know what the refs are going to say, so it's good for the guys to get on top of the ball like that. We didn't make the recovery, but watch here again. Watch the hand play and the strength of Nick Bosa as he puts pressure on the offensive tackle. He's got some of the quickest hands. He's got strength and power and quickness that all aid him in rushing the passer, coming from Russell's blind side and getting the ball out. Strip sack, nothing like it. The only thing could be better is that we get the recovery, right?
Jimmie Ward back in Week 10 had quite the outing on Monday Night Primetime against the Rams. 2 interceptions, and I want to talk about that pick 6. Walk us through that play.
Yeah, I tell you, Keena, Jimmie Ward probably the best man coverage safety in the league. We're going to see him here moving over to take and cover up the number 2 receiver for the Rams, but you see the motion come across, and that's going to make the defense have to now make this adjustment of bring Jimmy down to the number 3 receiver, and K1 will go up and cover off number 2. And as the play develops here, now you're going to watch Jimmy's going to put pressure on that number 3 receiver right away, and as they try the little quick screen, the ball comes loose. The nice thing that Jimmy did was expect the football, always be ready for the football. It was bobbled in the air, bobbled right into his hands, and he did the rest, at the end of the play there going for the pick 6.
When you think about the 49ers, you got to think about their all-pro tight end, George Kittle. Week 13 in Seattle had a monster game, 181 yards, 2 touchdowns. But 1 touchdown in particular was really, really impressive. That was that tightrope 48-yarder. Break us through that play.
Yeah, very impressive, Keena. And what sells this play is the defense has to believe on this play action that the play is going to this side. And so the offensive line, everybody does a really nice job of convincing them right away. Now look at the defense here. Everybody is headed this direction. And you got George coming back across the grain to get open for this one. Jimmie, after the play action, delivers the football, and then right away we see George do the tightrope, the balancing act down the sideline. Pretty amazing, right? Because a couple defenders had shots at him, and again, you see all of the action moving to the right, and you see George in the middle here coming back across the grain to get open. Jimmie doing a very nice job on the play action, and watch George do I thought he went out. Like, how do you do that, right? Great body control.
Let's break down this play that it might not have been a huge gain, but what Laken was able to do to his defender, I mean, it's pretty impressive.
Well, it's so important for the offensive line to work in unison down here. Remember, we're backed up, right? So no mistakes, right? Because it could be costly. And so we're going to see Laken kind of punch out here and then turn his man outside and then continue to drive him a little bit, Keena, and then he's going to work some magic at the end of this play. So right away, Laken gets control, right? So he's between his man and the ball carrier. And see the little lane that he's created through that opening there for the back to get through. And then watch at the end of the play here.
Yeah.
This is how you want to finish. Okay, Keena, you finish by kind of pounding the guy. And I'm a old defensive guy. Defensive guys don't like that. When you get pounded into submission, right? So as we talked about, you see initially here, Laken got the good position, creates the lane inside, running back gets through there, then he just continues to work and finish him! You gotta finish him!
And Laken does just that, he finishes him, and you can help get Laken into the Pro Bowl by going to NFL.com/Pro Bowl or using Laken Tomlinson and hashtag Pro Bowl vote to get your 49ers left guard to Vegas this year.
Mm-hmm.